Today is Friday, September 27th, 2024, and we are in Lunar. It's a steep road. We are in Villa Tenerife, which is in the Canary Islands, and we are heading up to do a local hike to the lunar landscape. So let's go check it out. We're staying in an Airbnb on this street. It's awesome. We're at the beginning now. We do not have poles with us because we had carry-on bags for one leg of our flight, and you can't bring poles. So that is a adjustment. Right now we're going through an area that has, looks like grapevines just planted right here. A trail marker, yep. So this area has lots of terracing. Oh, I didn't zoom in. There are three, it's like a white, red, and yellow. So I think that tells us we're on, there's three different paths out here, and the blazes are white and red, white and yellow, and white and green. So these must be running together. There's a cairn right here. And this is all volcanic area. There's a nice marker. So we're going up to do something called the lunar landscape, which is, I saw just one picture of it, but it's basically volcanic rock that's been weathered. The description kind of made it sound like hoodoos or spires that you can walk through. We'll see. I expect it's going to be pretty. Oh, this is that stuff, cochineal bugs. That's where they make the cochineal. If I squish it, it'll be red.
Trail turning.
Ah, yes. This is how they indicate a turn. And then if there's a place where the trail is ends, they do the blaze with it as an X, a white and a red X. All right. Am I going uphill? Looks like it. Yep. So we're off. This should be about, how far was it? 7 miles?
It's 8 miles.
8 miles.
7.9.
And 2,100 feet of gain. And in the little flyer thing I read, it said it was moderate and it would take 5 hours to do. And it's around 1 o'clock because we had a late night getting in yesterday. Basically, we traveled all day, so, right, and it's a loop. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, it zigzags. I was like, I'm not climbing up that thing. I see a blaze up there. All right, we're off. It's quite warm, warmer than I thought it would be. We're about 1.3 miles in right now. These rocks, I don't know what they are. They appear to be like crumbling, and maybe they're rusty. I don't know. I've never seen rock like that. This area down here looks like a dry stream bed, and there was a cave right around the corner. Everything is super dried out. This looks like sage. It definitely feels like it. Doesn't smell, must be in the sage family. It doesn't quite smell like sage. What's up?
Just look where we are.
Okay. We've seen a couple lizards, just you catch a glimpse as they run away. So I haven't been able to identify them. And so far, the main birds that we've seen are European kestrels. There were a couple songbirds in our Airbnb backyard, but I didn't identify them. And what else? It is hot. All the plants are kind of past, and they all look like things that do well in hot, dry environments. And we are going to come into some big pine trees. I just heard something move. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's fast. It was a lizard.
It might have been blue.
It might have been blue, yeah. They have I have to look at what it's called. It might be called the Tenerife blue lizard. It's endangered. I don't know if it's right here or if it's over in the Mazca area. I'm not sure. Whew. Very, very hot. Every now and then we hit a little breeze and it's so good. And I wish you guys could smell this because it has a very distinctive dry piney smell. Yeah. Not balsam. Dust. Yeah, it is. It's like,
It's cold.
I've smelled this before, but where?
California.
California, yeah. Yep. Switch back. And the trail has been pretty nice. I mean, there's obviously rocks, but it's not like massive jumble. So that's nice. Very well marked. All right. And we're going to get into sections that have large pine trees. I assume they're bigger than these. And they call them the parent pines because they took the seed from them and reforested the south part of the island that had been deforested. Okay, so our trail came up through this valley, came out right here. There's a parking area down there for about 4 or 5 cars. And we just saw a whole bunch of lizards that didn't seem to be afraid of us. So if we decide to come back here and do more hiking, because there are more trails, we'll probably drive our car up. That'll shave off like 3 kilometers each way. That looks pretty neat up there. Mr. Lizard. Not a blue one. He's pretty good size. I'd say 10 inches long, maybe?
Yeah.
All right, here's the lizard. Let me see if I can zoom in a little. He hasn't run all the way away. I don't believe this is one of the blue lizards because it doesn't... His feet might be a little blue. I'll have to look them up. But he's about 10 inches long with his tail. Okay, I think that this has got to be a parent tree because, I mean...
Look how big it is.
It doesn't actually, maybe if you stood up right in front of it. There we go. That thing is kind of, it splits into 2 though. About 10 feet up. It is huge. There's a couple benches here made out of stone and a little view out. It probably doesn't even show. There's a layer of like marine layer of clouds right here, and then the coastline is right there. So that anything under the clouds that's blue is the ocean, and above it is the sky. And there's a breeze here, so that's lovely. A few little clouds blowing in now up there. Right behind these trees, I didn't zoom in at all, is something. Side of a barren mountain, it looks like. All right.
I like the shade.
I like the shade and the breeze. It's really nice. I'm gonna keep moving. I'm at 1.84. This is the first ginormous tree. beautiful. I did not zoom in at all, but we are coming out of, sort of out of tree line. We're getting into small trees. This is the first thing that's really looked different than just a dry, rocky landscape. And there's a couple people ahead of us, and we've seen 3 other people. And then back here, we crossed 2 places that were unreliable water. And of course, they're dry as a bone. I have no idea when there would ever be water here if there's a rainy season. I did not zoom in at all. All this dark blue is the ocean.
I see a boat out there.
Yeah, I see a couple boats too. And then right in this area, you might be able to see land underneath those clouds. And apparently there's some kind of self-guided tour or something for this, which I was not aware of. So they have markers. This is number 7, but I don't know what it's marking. That is pretty cool looking up there. And then this looks like a lava flow right here. That's cool. Yeah?
It's awesome.
Yeah. Does the trail go up that? Do you know?
Huh?
Do we go up that?
No.
No. Okay. I was gonna say that seems like more gain than
Yes.
we have left. Okay. We are now up at a trail junction, and I think this might be our high point, maybe. So back here come some people with packs. That's cool. This is the direction we came. It was the yellow and the red trail together, and now they split off. We're gonna head towards the Lunar landscape, which is this, and that's on the yellow trail, and the red trail is gonna go that way. So we're gonna head this way. There's a trail marker right here. Everything's really well marked. And then the ocean straight ahead.
No markers there, right?
Uh-huh.
You see any markers?
I don't see any markers that way, no. Footing is really good. Actually, this is probably the best footing we've had. Right out here is Gran Canaria, one of the other islands in the Canary Islands. Looking down, this is all the ocean right there. And then we're getting into the area right here, and I think over in this area, that's the Lunar landscape. Because it was only 0.6 kilometers. We have to do a couple little switchbacks up in this area, and then we'll be coming right into this. I think that area right there looks the most promising. Let's go check that out. Okay, we are coming into the Lunar landscape area. It's very cool in person. I don't know how close we're gonna get here. So if for some reason I don't get good video now, I think I will though. I can put in some pictures that I took. I might do that anyway. Right behind John is a really neat area. I don't know which way the trail goes here.
Trail. It's just
Look at how big that pine tree is. That's burned at the bottom. Wow. This isn't the trail?
no, this isn't the trail. The trail's up there.
Okay.
There's This is a view, and
Yeah,
people have walked down there.
I know, but
I don't think that's
I,
where we're supposed to go. See?
no, I don't want to do that then.
Okay.
But it's too bad you can't see better than that. Okay. We'll keep looking. I'll put in some photos. Okay, so we're down now. There are actual little trails on Gaia that come down. There are obviously trails too. They're just not part of the yellow or the red trails that we've been following before that were really well marked. They're basically unmarked trails, but they are on Gaia, and there are people down here besides us. And is this the end of it? You don't walk over to the other thing, right?
So there is, if you are to believe Gaia.
Yeah.
Hold on. There is a way to cycle back.
I see. Yeah, I see a path down there actually.
What's going to happen is
I think you go
you go down there,
down
but then you're
here.
gonna make a hairpin turn and come back
Okay.
this direction.
Okay.
Not on this trail, but on one.
So we'll try to get a little closer to this. Pretty cool. One more look back at this. There you have it. Just like a hoodoo. We are back on the yellow trail now, so this is the view if you don't go on the little side trails. It's not as good. It's pretty good though of that one. And then this is the second one down here. You can't hardly see from this angle. And official trail signage up here. Nice bench. We're going to Villaflor, so 6.5 kilometers to Villaflor.
No bubblers though.
And 6.4 the way we came. So it's a slightly longer heading back, but downhill. And then view out, if you were sitting on that bench, look over to Gran Canaria and the ocean. Nice breeze. Okay. Well, that was lovely and interesting. I think if we go to the next, over that next ridge, isn't that where Madre d'Agua is? I think it is. There's another hike out here
There is one.
to a waterfall. However, every source of water has been completely dried out.
Yeah, Madre d'Agua is exactly where I'm pointing.
Yeah,
that way.
it's right over that ridge, right?
There's a trail there's a trail between us and that as
there is.
well.
Okay.
There's this trail and then there's this trail.
So we could, that's like a thing to see here, but I have a feeling that there's nothing to see.
At the waterfall?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
could just
I think
come
you're
out
probably
and
right.
do that hike. I think we're going to alternate days hiking, so we are also going to go to Teide National Park and do hiking there, and we have a permit to do Mount Teide on the 1st, which is the highest point in Spain, but there's other hiking to do there, plenty of other hiking. So Mazca has good hiking too. It's in the northeast, and it's more deserty, I think. So we'll see. I mean, this is pretty deserty feeling. I thought it'd be way cooler. This is not 70 degrees or less.
No.
No. Okay. And then, so I think we're going to alternate days hiking with days sightseeing or going to the beach. We'll see. We're playing it by ear.
Right.
We are coming down this yellow trail, and so far the footing has been much, much nicer. Not that the footing was bad on the other one, but coming up on the red trail, it was more like, I would say, rocks. They were stable, but this has been almost like just like packed dirt for a lot of it. Quite nice. And I think maybe we're the only ones doing the loop in the direction we're doing it, which we didn't know which way you're supposed to go, so we went up the steep part. And I'm kind of happy because it wasn't crazy steep, but the footing wasn't as nice. I mean, look at how good this is. Yes! Love this. So I would rather go up the more difficult stuff and come down the easier stuff, especially without poles. So I think we made the right choice. We just came to a trail junction and we're following the signs back to Villa Flor, and we encountered this awesome stone wall. Look at this tree growing right in the middle of this. I don't know why there's a stone wall here. It goes back that far. I don't know how far it goes, but they cleared out, I'm assuming a lot of the rock is out of this area that we're walking through. This is really nice. It's so weird. It's all made out of volcanic rock, like tufa or pumice or whatever it is. You can see the air bubbles in it. Very cool. What does it smell like?
It's too dry.
It's too dry to even tell, yeah.
Too dry. I thought it was dry.
Oh, I see a trail marker there. Is that another intersection too? Maybe not.
There is a trail intersection coming up.
Ah, yes, I see it.
I do not want to go left.
We don't want to go left. That's the yellow.
We want to go straight.
Oh, I thought there was one that goes to the right here. No?
No.
I see a sign.
It should be the largest trail. I mean,
The signs have been excellent because it's not just blazes. There's actual signage. Really nice. With distances. Oh, you are correct. Oh, there's a car right there. There must be a road right there. Okay. 4.4 kilometers this way.
We're going to follow the road now for whatever it is.
Okay.
Probably a mile or so.
There's a road right there. I just saw a car drive by. All right. We just came upon this old building. It has quite a nice view through the trees over here of those volcanic mountains. As we were coming up, we were taking lots of pictures. It's number 10. I'll try to figure it out. Big open space. There's actually a road right over here. And this tree is enormous. It's enormous. Look at that thing. Hey, John, come get in front of it. It's unbelievable. Yeah, I want you just to stand in there because this just looks like a big tree, but I would say the diameter at chest height is like 6 feet maybe. Right. The light is really bad. There he is. Huge. There are branches up there that are bigger around, like this one, than like a standard large tree. Wow. Crazy. Okay, so obviously that's one of the parent pines that they used, right? A grandparent pine, yeah. And then I didn't zoom in. This is that building back here. Wow, That's crazy. We are back at our Airbnb now and have been for a while. I forgot to do a closing video. So it was about 8.1 miles and about 2,000 feet of gain. Took us just under 5 hours. And I think it was a successful first day. We went grocery shopping this morning, then had lunch, then went for the hike, and we came home, we took showers. It was very dusty. Shared a beer. We've got a grill out here and an outside dining area. And now we're gonna have some pasta and bruschetta and things at home. We bought some wine and we got a recommendation for a couple dessert places. So we might go out later for dessert. We're staying in an Airbnb that's called the Lemon Tree. They have a bunch of citrus trees back here. I don't know if they're all lemons, but they all have green fruit on them. So anyway, we really like our Airbnb. And a nice successful first day.